At last, we record Dark Savior. So, I already got it all ready to go. Let me set record on OBS here. And we are going. So making this video was done a little differently. Typically when I make a Saturnology, I usually record the footage first and then write the script. But for this time, I kind of flip-flopped it. So I started writing the script probably about a month ago. I wanted to give myself as much time as I needed to write this script, so I pretty much took an extra month off of making my last video, which was going to be a Sega Rally video, but I wanted to make sure I got this one perfectly good, perfectly right, because I had just finished up my first playthrough of this game on a live stream, and I kind of developed my opinion on it from there. So I kind of wrote this script to go off of my initial play experience from that stream, and ended up trying to give myself as much time as I needed to write this script. And I was having a blast writing it. This is probably like the most fun I've ever had writing a script for a game on the entire series. So after about a month, a couple weeks on and off writing just to formulate a good opinion, finish up the script, and then I started recording the gameplay footage, which is what you're probably looking at right now. And it was during this playthrough that I was doing, I probably got about halfway through the first parallel for this footage, and my opinion on it kind of started to change. So the script was a bit more on the negative side of things. At the end, I kind of gave the game kind of a middle-of-the-road recommendation, but after my first playthrough and having a very mixed reaction to it, and then playing it again for this video, for this footage, I had a blast playing it. Now that I had plenty of experience of how the game controlled, where I needed to go, how everything worked in this game, which, when I think about it, this game really wants you to do multiple playthroughs. So after that first playthrough, and then I started playing it again, like after everything clicked for me, I'm like, wow, like going back to this game multiple times, this is actually, this game is something special now that you had to like complete it like 4 or 5 more times. And like, that's when I really got it. But I would assume most people will formulate their opinion based off their first playthrough, which is pretty much what I did. And after playing it the second time, I really wanted to show people, like, really, you need to stick with this game. You'll get it. It takes a long time. This is not a friendly game, but if you just stick with it, you're going to have a really fun time. There's so much cool stuff in this game. And yeah, the controls suck. Yeah, but everything else is great. But yeah, that's pretty much how the stuff for this video went. It kind of went in reverse order. Wrote the script, then recorded the footage, then while recording the footage, realized, oh wait, this is actually a good game now that I had more time with it, and rewrote some key parts of the script to kind of reflect that. I mean, I focused a lot on the controls being bad because they are really, really bad, but after playing it a lot and getting used to it, I kind of changed the ending of the script to reflect that, and yeah, that's pretty much how it went. This is by far the longest script for a single video game I've ever written. It was either this or my top 10 favorite Saturn games that has the longest runtime, but for a video focused on one single game, Dark Savior is the longest and biggest video I've ever made. But yeah, that's the Dark Savior video making of in a nutshell. This is a bit shorter form than the last making of video that I made, but this is a bit more easier to make on my part, because that last one for the Virtual Cop 2 video was a bit, it took up a lot more time than I was hoping for, because I was really just recording everything for that video. I feel like making these videos is taking some time away from what I could be focusing on for the actual episode, but doing it like this and recording my voice in post is actually working out a lot better for me, like time-wise. So I'm probably going to be making these videos like this from now on. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.